Ooh, waking up to a beautiful morning. Oh wait, it's a grey and cold day. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome your faces to a new dawn and a new day where my name is Tom. I film every single weekday of my life and put it on the internet for your faces. I'm immediately going back inside. Because it is freezing outside and I unfortunately have some bad news to share. Lydia has taken Alfie to the hospital this morning because he's been coughing and coughing and coughing and coughing and coughing. And it turns out he has an infection on his chest, so he has to start a round of antibiotics. I swear to God, that kid is only 2 and a bit years old and has had more antibiotics than I have in my entire life. Fun fact, I've only ever had 1 dose, and that's when, overshare right now, I got food poisoning and I was pooping blood. Yeah, that was probably a fact you didn't need to know about my life. But alas, now you do. So the Booskie's actually all right, but like I said, he's got a bit of a raspy cough, and they said, yeah, the sort of coffee mucousness has gone onto his chest. So he's been put on a course of antibiotics, and hopefully within a few days, he will be A-okay. Oh, look at this picture Lydia's just sent me of him. Even if he's not 100%, he's still a happy chappy. Bye, boy! Plan of action for today is breakfast brew, and in... Ooh, just under an hour or 2. I've made that rhyme. Yes. I'm going to be heading off to the hospital myself because I am indeed booked in for a CT scan. I have had 3 MRI scans, I've had a DEXA scan, I've had 2 X-rays, I've had a bone density scan, but nope, we still haven't found out what's going on with me and my hip, so I'm going to the hospital. I am indeed having a CT scan, and hopefully this is going to tell me what is wrong with my hip, because yet again, I am unable to sleep all the way throughout the night without taking medication. Throughout the day, my hip feels like a hollow fragment of glass that is just going to snap, and I'm going to be like collapsing to the ground. So I'd like to get it sorted as soon as possible, seeing as though in the next 20 weeks or so, we've got a little baby girl on the way. And when she arrives, I don't exactly want to be getting around in a wheelchair, so let's try and sort it now before she arrives. What in the tarnation is going on out here? Sounds like there's a spaceship outside my house. What the? Whoa! Yes! So it's Tameside Council keeping the roads clean is what it is. Could have done with them coming around the back of here. Look at the state of this. And hey, if they wanted to give this thing a brush down, they could have done. But I like to say it gives it character. Well, this is about to be tons of fun. I actually don't know what a CT scan consists of. Alright, if we've got any B-roll footage, we can roll over my face right now. Well, that's a CT scan. And that's what I'm going in for. So, yeah, don't know how long it's going to take. We'll find out, and then hopefully, in a few weeks' time, find out what's wrong with me. I'm sadly getting to know this place way too well. To the point where I don't have to ask where to go. That's like what you see in the afterlife, so you don't know if you've died or not. Okay, welcome to Confusion 101. I just signed a form that said they were going to put, like, nuclear injection in me, and that I couldn't go near someone who was pregnant for 24 hours. So I was like, oh, for gosh sake, just text Lydia telling that news. Walked in, laid down in the CT thing, and he was like, yeah, you don't need that. So I was like, okay, and I'm done already. Literally, just like that. Heading back to the car. It's 22 minutes past 12, and they're open, and yeah, done and dusted. But it was quite ominous that, you know, put the picture on the screen now. That's what you're looking up at, staring at, when you go into this machine. So you know, like when you hear people like, and they like died on the operating table or something like that, they're like, and they came back to life and they're like, I saw the light, I saw the clouds. I was like, yeah, I don't think you're having a religious experience. I think you're just high on drugs and saw the ceiling. Psych! This is heaven right here. Peri peri diced meal. Oh, I am excited to devour that to the point that I didn't just get me a meal and Lydia a meal. I got myself 2. So let's feast.
Good boyfriend points.
Just saying, look at that. Even wait to get on to eat it with you as well.
Oh, I love that. We're away tomorrow.
What? We're talking about. We're talking about. I get, what, out of 10 boyfriend points for bringing chickadees? Results you like to hear, but right now, I've teleported to Farmer Joe's. Because the staples that I need for my staple gun are not in stock at Screwfix, but Mr. Stockton himself has them. So I'm going to borrow a box load from Joe, order some for tomorrow to replace, give him more than he gave me, and it is a win-win all round because we can indeed continue. But oh my gosh, I'm saying this right now, I am bloody glad I brought me wellies. Because it is muddy at Joe's yard. I thought the 110 was bad. Heck hell, Joe. It's a little bit muddy, isn't it? How you doing, mate? Yes, yes. I love you. I really do. Oh my God. There you go. You need screw fix 45-minute delivery when you've got a Joe instantaneous. Appreciate you. Pretty good deal. You give me 1 box, I return you 2. How about that?
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Deal's a deal. I honestly thought Joe was going to let me have like a rack or 2 of nails. He was like, yeah, take the entire box. So I thought I'd return the kindness. Ooh, would you look at this? The new and improved fancy letterboxes that they've released. They're solar panelled and you digitally scan your parcel to drop off. Goddamn clankers taking our postmen's jobs. Butty time for the Hazelhursts. You know I've got to keep them fed and fueled. With 2 bacon butties and a latte. So whilst they enjoy that, it'll be my time to staple away. Oh, Hazelhursts. Gub, 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 gub. Gub, 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 gub. 2 bacon butties, a brew and a can of Coke. There we go. Let's lock and load. Thank you, Joe. And take a look at this while the lads lay out the new barbed wire. I'm ripping out the old. Because it's just tied to trees in random points and then wrapped through all these random bushes. It's my job to take it away. Look at it. Nastiness, man. Absolute nastiness. Imagine like Alfie and the kids going running down there and not knowing it was there. Just getting tangled up in it. To the naked eye, you probably wouldn't have noticed it, but look at how much was just like chilling in the bushes. And that pile there is just from there to there, and on the other side, just from like there to here, all this has come out. Flipping heck. But I think this might be like the first time I've been grounded to a halt on the land in pain. My hip is really bad right this minute. Not really bad. I've got no paracetamol, ibuprofen with me at all. Ooh. And it's hurting me. And before everyone starts saying like heavy lifting, I'm not doing any heavy lifting. Like I can literally be sat in front of my desk for 12 hours straight and it be hurting me. Like there is no rhyme or reason to it. Hence why I just want to get to the bottom of it and then tell me what the hell is going on. The latest, by the way, that they said is they thought it was this fracture where they thought like my hip was like ready to snap. But after my latest MRI scan, they were like, yeah, we don't think it's that anymore, but we don't want to muddy the water as to what we think it is. Hence the scan I've had today. So, you know, as soon as we find out, we'll know more. Oh. But I think I might have to dip and go and get some tablets because I am in bed. It's finally my time to shine. Look at this for just pure magic. Loaded up, ready to fire. 4-finger gap apart. That. I missed. I'm not even joking. I missed. The cockiness and then I missed. Don't tell Mark. No one saw anything. Job done. I messed up again. So you see this loose bit of barb here? I didn't see it was rolled out. I only saw it at the top and I thought it was a bit for a straining post. So I whacked it onto the post and then as I've walked away I've realised it's the next run of barbed wire that we've got rolled out, ready to secure in place. I've just nailed it to the post in the completely wrong place. If you struggle running out the next line of barbed wire and securing it, all I'm going to say is watch my vlog. No comment. Yeah, I'm going to have to go get some medicine. I am hurting. I'm an idiot, aren't I? I'm something. And it's not like I whacked it in with a hammer so it's in slightly.
No, I tried to get it out with these. No, it's in.
And that didn't work. Oh. No! I thought I did a good thing. It turns out I did a very bad thing. Idiot sandwich. Hey up. Neo Smart's outside my house. Hi, it's Dan the Neo Smart man. Hello, my friend. Oh, and I've entered home to lots of swag waiting for me in my hallway. Oh, very nice. This has got my sister Alice written all over it for I know you're going on holiday. Ooh. Make sure you take some Syndicate original with you, so we'll do Alissimo. Well, I thought I was done on the farm for the day. I've just received a phone call off my sister that one of her friends was walking around on the other side of the river to our land and could see a dog chasing our sheep. To which I've flown down here. All the sheep are absolutely spooked. I rang Mark the farmer. He heard the same thing. And when he came down here, he said there was a dog chasing them through the field. And the last thing I need Mark to go through right now is that, because he had a dog get into his field the other day, not here, on a different one, and kill 3 of his sheep. What the hell is that screaming? That is absolutely going through me. I can't see Mark the farmer, and I can't get hold of him, so I do not know what the hell's going on. What the hell's going on?
It's one of yours, mate. It's in the river. I just swam in and got it out.
What? Is that you down at the end?
Yeah, we're on the other side now.
You're joking.
No, and the woman whose dog it is here, so the dog's still in your field tied to a tree.
You're joking.
No.
Right, one sec. Has the dog swam over here, or has they?
Yeah, it must have, I think he swam across the river. By the sound of it.
Joking. Wait, it's one of the 110. Okay, so no joke. This is a situation. Someone on the other side of the river lost control of the dog. The dog has swum across, chased the sheep. It's attacked. No joke. Out of all the 100 sheep that are down here, it's attacked from the refuge sheep. Mark actually waded across to go and catch the sheep because it had like panicked and gone onto the other side. But in the midst of that, he managed to grab the dog and tie it up here in the trees. To which I've now got said dog and I've got to try and get it back across the river. Stupid dog owners, you can't control the dogs. Where was this on the sign up form?
Yeah, it isn't.
What the flying?
Why you have dogs? I just up to my knees, I mean.
How cold was it?
Really cold. That's when you want to start.
What a situation to be in. So Mark's on the other side of the river, which is not easy to get to with a vehicle at all. We have to go all the way way round. And with the sheep, one of the 110 sheep, and then we're on this side of the river with their dog. People shouldn't own dogs if they can't do the simplest of things of calling them over. If you can't control a dog, you shouldn't have one. Luckily, I managed to get the defender out, but only just. And then round onto the other side of the river, where the fire brigade has been dragged into the mix. Literally just looked at her and said, yeah, it's my land.
No, she couldn't care less.
Not even so much as an apology.
No, couldn't care less, man.
Oh, she cared.
It's under control.
Oh, she cared about.
Oh, it's shaking like anything. Is that a normal thing?
Yeah, you don't care less. They're the ones you worry about. People are really upset, and like our neighbour, really upset. You know it's not going to happen again.
And she was, the other one was willing to put a dog down.
Oh, absolute scruff. Sorry about that, mate. Never would have expected that. It is all happening tonight. I've literally just pulled up outside the pub, and I think they've literally just chased someone down the road and arrested him. Mate, what on earth is going on? Mate, they got an attack dog there and everything. What the hell? For once, I'm not even in Iraq. I'm in the streets of Romley. Is it actually the 110 refuge sheep?
Definitely on the street, yeah.
Yeah. Mate, I'm so sorry you got to deal with this shit. Blue signals having none of it. If there was ever a time now that I was going to break my dry January, it'd be right this second, because in here is all the boys. And we're getting together for some food, and it has definitely been one of those days. But we stick to the streak. Next clip, dilly dilly boys, enjoy your food. I'm going to act like this isn't the second time I've had this burger this week. I'm going to come back. Drive safe, boys. See you later, and Mr. Tastiest beautifulness. Mwah. We'll see you in 2 months.
No, I'll see you soon.
I'll see you soon.
I'll see you before that.
Hey, wait, Sam, you know the joke of like, oh, let's just stay for one beer? Check this out. My dad got me this for Christmas. Just one beer. It's a bottle of beer. That's going to be my celebrating doing dry January.
I've nearly done it.
Necking that beer.
I'm going to fail.
Look at us. Sober as can be. Well, that was a nice catch-up meal with the lads. But it is 20 to 10 now, and I need to pack my bags for holiday, so let's get going. And let's hopefully see if the Boosk is still awake. Little wee. Little wee. Boo! Glad I managed to see him before he got his head down, but it is now getting late in the night and I need to pack. I've got shorts, even shorter shorts and fanciness. But I now need to pack myself my everyday wear, which is Syndicate Originale. Look at that, one of every single summer design. Got a bit of sand and black to travel in, and then all of the colours that you could possibly imagine. Speaking of colours, look at Kevin. Whoa, he looks amazing right now. Look at him. And then look at me, struggling and upset because I'm just trying to like pack my bag up and I cannot find my Oakley prescription sunglasses anywhere. I think I last had them when I went away and I don't have a clue in the slightest where they are. I think I tried looking for them since. I just do not know where they are. Not all hope is lost though. I'll be able to not be blinded by the sun and still be able to see. Because Lydia got me these Ray-Ban Meta glasses, and these are my prescription and sunglasses. Is that a scratch? Oh dear. No, it's just something on the lenses. So I'll give those a clean and be good to go with them. Oh, and don't forget, I won't be forgetting this bad boy. Oof, my travel backpack might not be travelling with me this time. Because it has seen way better days and currently has half of the 110 attached to the underneath of it. I've actually never been more underprepared for a trip in my life, but at the same time, you know what, where we're going, I just want to go. And like I said, just switch off and enjoy the time with the family. I don't want to stress about having this or that or anything like that. But at the same time, if I don't have this or that, then I'll be stressing about that. So yeah, should I take the Husqvarna bag instead? Who am I kidding? This goes everywhere with me. Nothing a little bit of fairy liquid couldn't fix. Current time is 15 minutes past 1. And I've decided it's time for a late night snack. Chickadees, baby. Put it in my belly. I did put it in the air fryer to make it crispy. Well, actually, kind of worked. Do you think you're packed and all ready to go? No. Yeah, me neither. But it's nearly 2 AM in the morning. I'm going to do this when I wake up. Because my alarm is set for 8 AM and I am absolutely shattered. It has been one hell of a day. Well, folks, next day. I did record an outro the same day yesterday, but I was just a bit too irate with the whole situation that had just like transpired. I think I was still in a state of awe that we live in a world where people just don't take accountability for like their actions or, you know, whatever the situation is, just any sort of accountability. And it's just a mind-blowing thing. But listen, the situation could have been a hell of a lot worse. It could have been. There is unfortunately idiots like that in the world who just don't care. They've got no respect, no remorse, no nothing, and they're just dicks. But just to put that to aside for a second, there were so many lovely people who were walking by with the dogs on leads who were offering to help Mark with that situation when he was in the river before I got there, helping pull the sheep out of the river, offering assistance, offering any help. And I just want to bring more attention to that, the fact that there is good people out there willing to help and who know better. There are millions, if not billions, of dog owners out in the world who understand and know how to control a dog and look after dogs and just be overall good people and good carers to these animals. But when someone like that, who hasn't even got the decency to apologise, like when I got there, as soon as I introduced myself, said I was a landowner and I was on the other side of the thing and I was the one who helped bring the dog round, there wasn't even so much as a sorry. It was like no remorse whatsoever. They didn't even ask if the sheep were okay. They didn't ask if like Mark the farmer was okay. They just wanted to walk off as quickly as possible. I actually spoke to the fire brigade and I was like, what are we supposed to do in this situation? I don't even know who rang the fire brigade. I don't even know why they were there. But this person had the audacity to not apologise, not check if Mark was okay, not check if the sheep was okay. Didn't even apologise to the fire services for wasting their time. Like, they could have been out doing something actually beneficial to the world rather than running around because someone couldn't control their freaking animal. Like, what a disgusting human being it takes to not even apologise for wasting their time and just to storm off. And when we spoke to the fire brigade, it's like, what do we do in this situation? Like, the fire brigade were like, we can't force them to give us their details to get the police involved in the situation. In the maddest way, if we would have actually held on to the dog on the other side and never brought it round, that person, that owner, would have actually had to have come round, collected the dog. The police would have had to have been involved. They would have had to give him the information. And if Mark's ended up losing some sheep, would have been held accountable for it and had to pay for them. But we did the right thing of going, you know what? We'll get the dog round to the owner, do the right actual humane thing to do, get their like loved animal back to them, but then for nothing. For them to not take any responsibility for it in the slightest. And it boils my blood, because like if you go and watch Mark's video of the situation that he had to deal with from that, it's just mind-blowing. Like, I never thought when you buy the land we'd have to deal with this sort of stuff. And listen, it is part and parcel of, like, you know, owning land and having animals. Like, you deal with these shit shenanigans. Like, I just feel more than anything for Mark, because like again, the other week he had a dog get into his fields and killed 3 of his sheep. you know what I mean? Like, and that was Jack's sheep, and that like absolutely broke Jack's heart. It had it, I think, longer than he'd been alive. You know, these 110 sheep, to some people, they might just be like, oh, they're just sheep. But, like, they could have easily gone off to slaughter. They were supposed to die within 10 days, and we've had them for absolute months. I feel like it might be getting close to us having them a year. And, yeah, we might just seem like idiot, pratty people, just like, hey, keeping these sheep alive. But it's like, rather than send them off to slaughter, rather than them dying, you know, Dad went down in the summer and gave them water all the time, went down with the buckets and fed them. So did Andy, so did everyone. You saw me doing that. You know, everyone has just cared for these animals on the land, helping us, like, bring the 110 back to like its glory days. Do you know what I mean? If anything, we've benefited the land in so many more ways, from the ways that we farmed it and just try to better it, you know. And it's been just such a roller coaster that I never expected stuff like this to pan out. And like when I received that call being like, yeah, there's a dog chasing the sheep on the land, I really didn't think it was that was a possibility in the slightest. But unfortunately, there are just scumbags in the world. But you know what? Again, I'm just going to focus on the positivity that there was so many lovely people willing to help out with, you know, Mark and Carl, get the sheep out of the water. Like, again, if you go and watch Mark's video, he literally was in the water, waist high, getting the sheep from, like, out of all, like, the reeds and the brambles by the side of the river. It was just mental. Like, props to that guy. He goes above and beyond. And I tell you what, he loves what he does. He loves being a farmer. And I truly do feel sorry that so many people have so little lack of respect, you know, for that. You know, for that fact that it's his job, it's his livelihood. And then just to be like, no, I'm not giving you my details. I don't care if you could be thousands of pounds out of pocket. Toodaloo, see you later. Imagine if that was in any other scenario, with any other situation. It's mind-boggling. I know loads of people have been saying in the comments of Mark's like, oh, you should have, you know, show the face and like name him and shame him, blah, 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 put him on blast. We're going to exactly find out who they are. Like, I know a lot of people in a lot of areas, not like San Ghetto or something like that. It's a very iconic looking person. It's not gonna be difficult to find them. The actual gentleman who was with the woman when I got there was like, oh, hi Tom, I'm such a person. And gave me his name straight away. But then when he realised that his partner was being an absolute dick about the situation, he soon shut up and didn't start saying anything as she started effing and jeffing about everything. So we will be finding out who it is. We will be getting in touch with them, and we will be passing it along to the police. So I'm just throwing that one out here. But it is the end of this video. What a hell of a roller coaster of a day. My bags are packed. Me, the Boost, and Lydia are getting away from this grim, miserable place. And there has never been a better time to do so. It's actually gorgeous right now, to be fair, which is a bit gutting. But, like, we're going to get away from here. We're going to go and enjoy a family holiday. It's our last family holiday before we are a family of 4, which is just still crazy to say. And I cannot believe we've got a little girl on the way. I think it's going to be an insane next chapter of life, and I am so excited. But I think I'm going to do what I did when I went traveling with my dad, and I went off on the cruise, and that is just switch off for the duration of the holiday. Not be scrambling every night to try and find data and Wi-Fi to upload the footage to get to Orion, and then in the middle of the night the data running out and we having to spend like hundreds of pounds a day just to try and get data and switching between eSIMs and stuff, all in just some mad scramble to try and post a video every single day for you guys. And I hate doing that to you guys because I know you love the holidays and all that sort of stuff, but I did throw this out in an earlier vlog this week just saying I really just want to switch off with the family, you know, be going to a meal time and not be like, 1 second, let me just start out my vlog, and, you know, not being in the moment. Like, I just want to be able to like capture it all as a memory, put it all together as one awesome video to look back on, and then post it for your faces on the Monday when we do indeed return. So that is what I'm going to be doing. I did throw that out there, and I was like expecting everyone to be like, yo, every single weekday, you lazy bastard. But everyone was like, Tom, just go and enjoy the holiday. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. I massively appreciate you guys. You have put me into a position in life that I am so unbelievably grateful for. I won't be where I am or doing what I do without you. I was Tom, you know, at McDonald's, dreaming of how do I play video games and manage to travel the world, and you guys managed to allow that to become a reality. You know, I've always wanted to own land, and I didn't know the shenanigans would come from that, but you guys made that a reality as well. And you've always had my back through thick and thin, and I just can't thank you guys enough. So I'm going to hopefully film one of the best videos I've ever filmed for your faces and put it out when we return. But yeah, it's been an interesting week. I'm ready to spend some time together as a family, switch off, and just enjoy it. So without further ado, I'm going to say to you, thank you for watching, guys. If you have enjoyed it, regardless of the shenanigans, make sure you leave a like rating, leave some comments down below. just filled with love and support for the Hazelhurst, because they are the most hard-working family I've ever met. I love them and I appreciate them, and I'm so glad we crossed paths with them. And let me know in the comments down below if you're excited to see the mega vlog on Monday, traveling where we're going, and then the Monday after, enjoying where we're going to be arriving. So I'm going to go now because our taxi is going to be here in T-minus 27 minutes. I don't actually have a suitcase. I'm not even joking. So I'm going to have to work something out real quick. And yeah, we'll just go with the flow and hope wherever we go, it doesn't downpour with rain and end up flooding or something like that. So yeah, let's hope for the best, and I'll see you guys on Monday. Until then, much love. As always, adios.